Every machinist knows that the main problem while using a tap or a die is to hold the tool perfectly perpendicular to the rod or to the flat metal you have and you want to thread. So I came up with the idea of producing a unique jig, and this is what I did. And it all started with a cylinder, an aluminum cylinder which I had at home, which was 6 centimeters in diameter and 4.6 centimeters long. And after many hours of planning and of turning and boring this piece of aluminum, this is the final product, the end product, and it is based on a chuck of the drill press. I forgot to say that I wanted to use make use of the main ability of the drill press to be exactly perpendicular, to go down perfectly. So I took out the chuck and I produced this device, and I'll now show first of all how it is assembled and then used. First of all, after turning and boring, I drilled and threaded 3 holes here and 3 holes here and another one here, which I'll explain in a minute. The first 3 are for setup screws, which correspond to those 3 holes in the chuck. Okay, after fastening the 3 setup screws, other 3 screws are the levers of the device. 3, as I said. And last but not least will be to secure the die in this place using another setup screw, which correspond to the small hole here. Okay, now I just put it like this. Second, I had to make a vise for holding the piece of the rod to be threaded. For this I took another chuck. This time I attached it to a piece of metal, but I used not a regular bolt, but a threaded pipe, so I can put longer pieces or longer rods to be threaded, and not limited by the small chuck. And it protrudes the exact amount I want it to be threaded, or a little bit more. Of course, fasten it, secure it in place so it won't move. And now I put it at the base of the drill press. Use 2 wing nuts to secure it. Now, a touch of cutting oil, like in every threading. And now I align the rod with the center of the die and fasten it tightly. What I do now is pushing down the head of the drill press with this lever and performing the normal threading action, like this. half a turn and then go back a bit to break the chip. As normal, nothing new. It is, of course, perfectly perpendicular. Now I will open it. Here I have the focus. And now I fit the nut. Just like that, voila. Same thing goes for the thread. When I want to thread using the tap, I will remove the die and put in place the thread, but the cylindrical part, not the square part as usual, but the cylindrical part. I will fasten it very well at the chuck. Of course, I will remove this base, and all the other things are the same. I do the same action. And that's it. It works.